What's up, everybody? OMB. Yeah, I like to thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified for future videos. I be just seeing people creeping, man. So you got to see what's going on. Got to know your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to tell a couple stories about Cyprus of my experiences with Cyprus. First of all, I want to say this. I'm glad that I grew up there and I grew up there in those times. And I know a lot of people that say, yo, look here, man, he got to be crazy, from the stories we heard, if they heard any, and if they was raised from, I wouldn't say uppity, but a more well-to-do family, or they had a family, like their mother and their father has always been there and made sure that they stay out of trouble, they might not understand what I'm talking about. They might not understand that when I say I'm glad I grew up there, because I have something, and people who grow up in a ghetto, if they're intelligent and they're trying to get out of there, they take what they can from the hood, and they, use it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you leave the hood in the hood. Once you leave the hood, that's it. And you take certain qualities from that hood because it's important to have them. Especially if you trying to get something and you trying to stay out of trouble. You just trying to, get you a good little bit, you know what I'm saying? Have a little piece of life or whatever. Those people, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know what poor is. I mean, I know what it is to eat cereal with water. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is to have sneakers with no soles. You know what I'm saying? And worn out clothes. Everybody getting clothes for Easter and I mean, we used to get it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that stopped. Once Pop left, that was it. That was the end of all of that. I mean, we got clothes for Christmas, but it was like low price clothes. It wasn't really nothing stylish, it was always like hand-me-down looking kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, when you ain't had nothing and you're fairly intelligent, and once you get something, that learning that you had makes it makes it more solid for you to keep what it is that you have, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So that right there in itself is a good lesson, man. I mean, even though I got in fights, whatever, and fights, I didn't want to fight nobody. For what? I like the females. I wasn't studying you dudes, you know what I'm saying? But back then you had no choice, man. I don't give a damn who you are, what you did, whatever. You was gonna fight. Somebody was gonna push a button or punch a button, one or the other. Somebody didn't like you. You know what I'm saying? But here's the story. This one, it was a bunch of us. And we was from all the projects from around there, from the whole Mott Haven area. We had people, we just grouped up one day. And there was this one dude, I forgot his name, but he was like a tall dude. He was about 6'3", 6'4". And we went over there. They used to have this carnival, which they probably still do, that was over there on 3rd Avenue. So we all got together and we went to the carnival, and he seen this dude who he had beef with. And and we all like, yo, and there was dudes from Cyprus too, you know what I'm saying? But they was off on their own. So boom, a little heated argument started, and I seen one of the dudes from Cyprus pull out his pistol, but I knew who he was, and he knew who I was. And once they seen that nothing was jumping off with them, they put their heat back. But him, the guy I'm talking about that was with our group, him and the dude started tussling a little bit, you know, and the dude wasn't that tall. He was probably about 5'5", about my height, like 5'9", something like that. And next thing you know, the dude just started swinging wild. The other dude who not the dude in our group, you know, the dude who had beef, we started swinging wild, like started swinging and kicking and all of this. And I'm like, damn, dude can't fight for nothing. So the tall dude stepped back. When he stepped back, boom, dead armed him, right? Dude hit the ground. When he hit the ground, big dude got on top of him. Yo, EPMD was playing. What's that one? That doom 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 that doom 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 that. You know what I'm saying? Which one is that? Which one is that? It'll come to me, man. But anyway, yo, I kid you not. The big dude started punching him to the beat. I know some of y'all say, what's he laughing for? Did you hear what I said? The big dude started punching him to the beat. That is jaw. Yo, who does that, man? Who's listening to EPMD in the background and dead arming somebody? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Who does that, B? But that's the type of minds that people had back then. We all had something sick going on. Listen to our music. After a while, the word sick became a term of endearment. You see what I'm saying? I mean, look, listen to the lingo that we was using. I'm insane, crazy, driving Miss Daisy. Is it real, son? Tell me, is it real, son? You know what I'm saying? All of that, man. That's the way we thought. I mean, you have a lot of people back then who couldn't differentiate the difference between stuff that went on TV and stuff in real life. Some of them thought that stuff on TV was what you're supposed to do in real life. Yo, I've been put to sleep in class. Look, let me tell y'all that. This right here show you just how high our teachers was. And this was in Mr. Hodges' class. Dude in my class, I don't know what conversation he was having, but I found out eventually. One of the dudes in the class was telling Mr. Hodge, you can put people to sleep and wake them up. Well, so happened, Mr. Hodge calls me up to the board. And the dude who put me to sleep, yeah, I still remember, bro. Look, me and you chatted on the phone recently, man. Well, I wouldn't say recently. I say within the last 5 years, we chatted on the phone. But anyway, I get called up to the board, and next thing you know, I'm like this. And I don't remember nothing from there, except waking up. And when I got up, I was pissed off. When I say I was hot because I didn't know what the hell happened. And class went on like it was normal. I'm like, what the hell? But when you got coked out teachers, you got to expect crazy stuff like that. Just think about it. The teacher let another student put another student to sleep. Granted, it was me, but I'm just saying, you know, I mean, yo, who does that? That was very dangerous. Suppose I hadn't woke up, what they would have said. What the high-ass teacher would have done. Anyway, Old Man Boxing signing out. Peace.